A Roma vs Udinese prediction, team news, lineups preview. Looking to bounce back after faltering just before the international break, Roma host Serie A strugglers Udinese on Sunday evening. Following their Europa League defeat to Slavia Prague and a goalless derby draw with Lazio, the Giallorossi are aiming for victory at Stadio Olimpico this weekend. Match preview. A first 0-0 result in the Derby della Capitale since 2018 left Roma sitting 7th in the Serie A standings when international football intervened, but it could have been worse for Jose Mourinho's hit-and-miss side. Lazio hit the post and Rui Patricio was forced to make a fine save in order to preserve the Giallorossi's clean sheet, as the spoils were shared between the bitter capital city rivals. After Romelu Lukaku had fired them up the table following his loan arrival, Roma have now failed to score in 2 of their last 3 league matches as many times as in the previous 20, and they could not break through away to Slavia Prague in their most recent Europa League fixture. Mourinho had previously quietened his critics when 3 stoppage time strikes, 1 against Monza and 2 versus Lecce, produced a pair of last-gasp victories, either side of a 1-0 loss to his former club Inter. However, Roma seem little closer to establishing themselves as a top 4 side than when the Portuguese tacticians strode into the Eternal City back in 2021, and their dogged playing style has left a lot to be desired. Posting a 5th home win from 7 in Serie A will be a minimum requirement for both fans and club hierarchy on Sunday, as the Giallorossi have won 6 of their last 9 meetings with Udinese, who have recorded just 1 league win so far this season. Having lost 12 of their last 14 away games against Roma in Serie A, with a negative aggregate score of 34-13, Udinese will travel to the Italian capital as clear underdogs this weekend. Nonetheless, picking up 4 points from games against AC Milan and Atalanta earlier this month has helped the Bianconeri edge their way out of the relegation zone and onto 11 points from 12 matches. A week after stunning Milan at San Siro, Udinese held La Dea to a 1-1 home draw, and only conceding a late equalizer stopped them from posting back-to-back victories after waiting 10 games for their first win. The Friulani have now drawn 8 times this term, more than any other club across Europe's top 5 leagues, and while scoring goals continues to prove a problem, they have remained fairly tough to beat. Stretching back to his first spell in charge, before an ill-fated tenure at Hellas Verona, Udinese are actually unbeaten in each of their last 7 away games under current coach Gabriele Ciafis, who took over when Andrea Sottel's reign was ended earlier this season. Extending that streak will be his aim on Sunday. Team news. Jose Mourinho has seen his list of injured players gradually recede over the past couple of weeks. So only Chris Smalling and long-term absentees Tammy Abraham and Marash Kumbula are set to miss this weekend's Serie A action. Along with midfielder Leandro Paredes, Paulo Dybala has arrived back from Argentina duty. And having been directly involved in 17 league goals against Udinese to date, 10 of his own and 7 assists, La Gioia should be keen to start on Sunday, alongside strike partner Romelu Lukaku. After remaining benched during the Rome derby, Captain Lorenzo Pellegrini will expect to feature in the host's engine room, having been unavailable for Italy while he completed his return to full fitness. Meanwhile, Festi Ebisile was unable to represent the Republic of Ireland due to a muscle strain, but after training regularly over the past few days he should keep his place on the right flank of Udinese 3-5-1-1 formation. Teenage striker Simone Pafundi helped Italy under-19's draw with Sweden this week, and the 17-year-old should be galvanized by his brace on Tuesday evening. However, Isaac's success and Lorenzo Luca still stand ahead of him in the queue to start up front. Although Christian Kabasili returns from suspension, Gerard Deulofeu, Kingsley Ehizibu, Enzo Abbas and Brazilian forward Brenner all remain unavailable due to injury. Roma possible starting lineup: Patricio, Mancini, Llorente, Ndika, Karsdorp, Bove, Cristante, Pellegrini, Spinazzola, Dybala, Lukaku. Udinese possible starting lineup: Silvestri, Kabasili, Bijal, Perez, Ebisile, Samardzic, Wallace, Lovric, Zamora, Pereira. Success. We say, Roma 1-0 Udinese. Roma should return to winning ways this weekend, ahead of an important trip to Switzerland, where Europa League rivals Servette await next Thursday. As Udinese lack sufficient firepower to seriously threaten their hosts, they will leave the capital empty-handed. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.